So we are back in the back nine of the last round of the FPO coverage presented by MDG Media and also by Prodigy Disc sponsoring the event here in Copenhagen. So we are on the Eghjorten course, beautiful course in the woods here. I'm there again with Greg Snell. Hey man.
Hey Max, what's up, man? It's good to be here in Denmark with you doing our commentary on the final nine for our FPO lead card. And we are in the Kokkedal region, which is outside of Copenhagen in Denmark, at a beautiful, beautiful course here in the woods. And we had some great action on the front nine. So I'm very much looking forward to a dramatic finish here in Kokkedal Open 2022.
2022, man. Yeah, there's gonna be a fight for the first place also, but definitely for the second also really tight between Laura, Antonia and Lieke. So can't wait to check that out with you, man.
Yeah, we had a really colorful front nine, a few bogeys, a couple double bogeys, some birdies, some pars. So it's been all up and down, really, really entertaining disc golf to watch. And tell us about hole 10.
Yeah, par 3, 67 meters. For the right tee, you have that hyzer line to take and to follow the fairway here. So pretty open space around the basket. So not too many trees on this one. Pretty easy hole, should be a forehand job for the lefties. Let's check how it's going, man.
Now there is an OB road on the left side. There's just a runner there. You see the road really well there. That whole road is OB. So you really want to just hyzer around this tree, that one tree in the middle of the fairway that she just smacked in the middle. Yeah. So Anniken's hit the tree that you're trying to get around, but it popped her right down in the middle of the fairway. So that's not too bad. And here we've got Laura Posch lining up the righty backhand hyzer.
Should be okay. So, avoid that tree.
Man, we are jinxing these girls right now. We got a horse rider coming up that road.
Hello, nice you.
Break. And Antonia is lining up a driver here. And she's got the forehand to go around that tree. Let's see if she can make the gap.
And that's a beauty. Okay, boom. Great job.
So she looked like she was right on circle's edge, I think. Did you see that?
Yeah, exactly. I would say maybe just inside the circle one.
Oh no, from Laura, just a little too early and got knocked down.
Yeah, a bit tight from Laura. Good upshot from Anniken for the par.
Yeah, she'll have a drop in there. And here's a big putt for Antonia to start our back nine. It's about 10 meters.
Oh,
just off left side.
Yeah.
Good height though, good power, just off. And Laura's a bit further out here, so well maybe she's not actually, I don't know, but
the line was pretty okay, just a bit low.
Yeah, it looked like she was right on the circle's edge as well, hey? I think so. There's a drop in bogey, unfortunately for Laura. And here we've got Anniken tapping in her par from the bullseye. And that is another par from Antonia. And off we go.
So, hole 11. So yeah, par 4, 141 meters. So really tight from the tee. You really need to avoid those pine trees just here. So get over it and try to get to that door to have an open approach. So still really tight on the second shot for the ladies. It'll be hard as the 10 previous holes. There is a lot of trees to avoid. Let's check this.
All right, so first on the tee is Anniken. She's got a nice rip on a fast disc and boom, hit a tree right in the middle of the fairway. That's 2 in a row, unfortunately, but she's just off the fairway in the woods. Antonia looking for a similar line, but she's turned it over a little bit and it is rocketing onto that left side.
Not gonna be an easy one for her.
Laura going right at me and just missing the cameraman. And again, not a bad drive, but the location is just so tough. Look at where Anniken has ended up here. She has to throw like a spike hyzer forehand almost overhead shot just to get back in the fairway, which she's done, which is impressive, to be honest. It's a nice result from that location. Got Antonia looking to do something similar. Ooh, big spike hyzer. Come on, make it. Ah, just
Yeah,
doesn't make it back.
ended up on those trees, not to change.
There's a flick from
Ah,
Laura, just trying to get back into position. And honestly, she's in a nice open spot now. So that wasn't that bad of a result. Ooh, throwing three though, right into the woods. And now we've got Laura again. So that was a bit of a grip lock. So now she's throwing four, looking down this tunnel to the basket.
tight on the left. Early
Yeah,
release from Laura.
she's not too happy about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So Anniken here, she should be looking to just throw it around the left-hand corner there towards the basket. She's lining up the sidearm. That's a good result. That's got her well into circle one. So
Yeah,
she'll be
four or
putting for
five
par.
meters. Yeah, should be okay for her.
Oh, look at Antonia. He just buried. Laura too. Jeez. Let's see if she can get out of here. Another little tree just holding her back on the edge of the circle. Nice turnover there from Antonia, and she should have an easy putt for bogey. And this is a very challenging putt for the double bogey on a knee. Ah,
Just too low. Sad, really
unlucky.
hard for Laura on this hole. Scrambling. Come on.
Ooh,
Ah,
just too high. The opposite. And there's Antonia tapping in. I
for
believe that was a bogey.
bogey. Yeah,
Yeah.
same for Anniken. And it will be a triple for Laura.
And that hole is rough.
Oh yeah. So, hole 12 here, 170 meters, par 4. So you can see really tight gap at the start, trees on the left, trees on the right. You try to get to the fairway just here where you can see the players practicing. So really hard to find the right spot to get that tunnel on the second shot. Two options here, left or right of that big tree in the middle. So again, a lot of danger to hit those trees. And then everything is opening at the end, so open space around the basket, not too many trees. And you have that OB line just after that path, so just be careful not to go too long.
And we got Anniken first up on the tee here. And for a lefty, this is a tough drive. You got to get through that gap and travel pretty far. She's got a nice run on this, though, just missing those trees and
Mm.
flexing right past me. I was catch cam on our final round here with MDG Media. And yeah, I thought that she was trying to take off my head with that one. A great drive, but she's just off the fairway long. And Antonia looking to do the same. She gets caught up really
Oh,
early. Bit of grip lock on that drive. So she's going to have a really tough second to get back into position. And now you can see this drive really shapes up well for the righty backhand.
yeah, really harder
Nice.
for the lefties.
Yeah, nice big hyzer. Look at this drifting in there. Great fade at the end.
But short, tight. It will be hard for, yeah, to go a bit closer to the basket there.
Look at this second from Antonia, man. What a shot.
What a shot.
Right into the middle of the fairway. That's where you want to be.
So
Now we
she
got
will have a look for the approach.
Anniken. You can see all those trees. Hey, it's just a jungle. Early kick.
Oh, so hard, man.
We got a Bushnell over in Europe. Did you see that? My goodness. All right. Let's see. Sidearm looks like it's flexing out a little early,
Mm. Yeah,
just
on
off
the
to the left
left.
side. All right. Team Austria here. Lord Posch lining up the hyzer. Oh, nice. Not trying to bite off too much. You see, Max? Like just playing position golf for sure.
Yeah, really. Nice decision from Laura. Just playing safe after the triple bogey. She needs to get back into the focus. Come on, Laura.
Let's see here. So she's shooting three in the baskets right in that overexposed spot. Looks pretty good. Get
Wow.
down. Great shot.
Great from Laura. Maybe
Yeah, just on
circle's
this.
edge.
Yeah, exactly. But on the right side, the road there is OB, so she's done really good to avoid that and still give herself a nice look. Anniken,
Oh,
just unlucky. Look at she knows it too. The ground play here is pretty quick around the greens with those pine needles. So if you slide it up just like that, you can really get the disc to stop early. And Anniken looked like she had that, but she got stopped, and now she's outside of the circle for a long look. Boom.
oh, wow.
That
Save the
was a
bogey.
laser, absolute laser beam. Fantastic putt from Anniken right there.
Great job from Anniken.
We got Laura lining up something just a little closer. Bang.
Wow.
And they
Good
put on a
putting
putting
session.
clinic.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Having the pleasure of filming this and being on this card, watching the girls putt was just amazing. They're way better at putting than me and like 90% of my friends. So it's pretty awesome, man. So nice display there. And tell us
So,
about hole 13.
yeah, just going a bit out of all those trees. So open areas at the start. So you need to avoid all those small trees, get over them, but should be okay. And then you go back into the woods, but not too many trees. There is clear gaps to take for the players. So pretty easy. So you can see that the basket is on that small hill. So if you're a bit short, you will need to get up to go into the basket. Let's go.
This is another example of like a pretty long par four. So the girls are teeing off from the white tees here. And you got Laura going right down that middle gap. Fantastic shot. Really, really nice.
Great,
Yeah,
great
great
job.
execution.
Yeah,
She knows it. She's happy to make that gap. It's pretty intimidating, man. It's a long way, and there's a bit of marsh on the left side. So for the righties, you really don't want to hyzer out too early. Oh, missed that. Oh, just misses that.
whoa, close for Anniken.
Still
Good
great
job.
result. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a crush.
a bit on the right of the fairway should be okay for her.
Got
Ooh,
Antonia with a really high speed driver in her hand here, looking to do very similar to our other girls.
come on, get over it.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Good job. A bit short. Nice one. She will
Yeah, it's
have a
not a
look.
bad position. The idea is just to be like on the other side of those those kind of marshy trees there you see in the background, and then just really get an opportunity to let go for your second.
Ooh, that's high.
It's got to get down. There's OB on that right side. Oof,
Looks
it's
okay.
close. Yeah, let's see.
And you have the wind blowing again. A
Yeah, you
really
can see
windy
it.
weekend.
You can see it playing with the disc. This was actually our best weather day too, from all three. So they're. I mean, it seems windy, but they're probably thinking this is way easier than the first couple of days.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I think if I don't mistake myself, on the second day there was also rain. So yeah, the conditions there are pretty okay to play disc golf.
Okay, it looks like Antonia was inbounds, and she's going for a big flex sidearm, and what a shot! Just inside of the circle at the base of that little hill. Really, really nice upshot there from Antonia.
Yeah, good luck to save the par.
Oh, that's pretty good from Laura as well. Just righty backhand with what looked like a pretty slow disc, and she stopped just outside of bullseye. You can see her disc right there. Anniken's got a long look for the birdie here. This would be another highlight putt.
Come on. Hmm.
Just too low.
Easy par though.
Yeah, it's quite the elevation, that little hill. It looks like it's not too bad, but you can see it's about the same height as Antonia there. Ah, great putt.
Wow. Good save
Great putt.
for it, Antonia. Laura is looking for the same.
Oh, look at that really good looking Canadian guy in the background. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, for those wondering, Max is working with MDG and has added me to the team. And I'm really happy to be here doing commentary for this final round. And
Yeah,
this is
real
real cool,
pleasure.
man. Yeah, this course was amazing, man. To film and to be able to watch this level of FPO is just really, really cool. And this is a big par 5. So tell us about this hole, mate.
So yeah, hole 14, 265 meters, par 5. Keep your disc on the fairway as long as possible to maybe have a straight shot to the basket. You need to avoid that small river just here and an open space around the basket. So it's kind of a 2 or 3 really hard long shots to get to the basket. Pretty open compared to the previous holes. And here are the girls chit-chatting before starting.
Yeah, this is a crusher hole. And
Yeah, really.
Laura's done a great job getting off the tee here. I
Mm,
think that ended up pretty far into the fairway. I actually didn't see it. She was throwing almost like a light blue white disc, and I lost it in the sky. Here we've got Anniken lining up the drive, and that's turning. Looks
needs to
pretty
get back
good.
to
Oh yeah,
the
real
catch can.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah, nice shot.
that's a great spot. And Antonia will be looking to do something similar, but this is a really challenging drive for the left-handed player. Let's see what she's got. Bit of grip lock into the woods,
Oh my.
but not a bad result at all. Now there is a mando tree on this hole as well, Max. It comes into play on the first shot for a lot of people and sometimes on the second shot here. So it's the mando trees on the left-hand side, and they'll be looking to go around that. There we go.
Yeah,
Nice
and
little
that's
chip sidearm.
the reason you need to go as long as possible on the drive.
Yeah, that was just a position shot, in my opinion. I think
Yeah.
that she wasn't trying to get too much off of that. There's that wind. Jeez.
Yeah, again.
Oh, beautiful shot from Antonia. Really, really nice controlled turnover. And Laura's drive ended up in a really fantastic position. She's in a prime spot to go full steam ahead. You can see the Mando there on the left-hand side, that small little circle. Here she goes. Boom. Nice big hyzer.
Yeah,
It's a
in the
great
middle
spot.
of the fairway. Should be okay.
All right, Anniken lining up her third, full steam ahead. Big hyzer. And she's, ooh, just on the other side of that river. Do you know, Max, if that river played OB? I don't think it did, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was calling it a river, but you know, it's so small. I'm not even sure there is water on it, so I think it's in.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe some relief if there is any water there, but it's
Exactly.
definitely like a pretty big like trench that goes right across the fairway. And
Exactly.
Laura is going well over it, flexing back towards the basket.
Okay, long
And
look.
oh, what do we got here? Oh, she's stretching. Nice. Awesome. Keep fit and have fun out there, kids. That's good to see. Nice little pitch for. Oh, did she hit a tree late? Darn.
Yeah, another three hits.
And then we've got Anniken right up again for a long look at the basket.
Mm,
I think this is for par, no?
yeah,
Oh,
it's to save the par.
ooh, she was running it in too. It looked pretty good from that distance. Now we've got Antonia, little chip sidearm. Okay, she's a little bit right, but that won't be too bad, I don't think.
Easy pitch up.
Yeah, we've got three. It looks like almost on the bullseye.
Yes, sir. Saving the par, actually. Good job from Antonia. And Anniken for the bogey.
That little tap in.
Easy, easy. And another tap in for Laura, also for par.
And we've got Laura and Antonia taking a stroke on our leader there on our 14th hole, along par 5, with only 4 more holes to go.
Okay, thank you, Prodigy. Hole 15, par 4, 140 meters. So yeah, hyzer shot for the righties, flex shot for the lefties here. So again, need to follow that tunnel to get into the fairway. Trying to get here for the players and to have an approach on that basket. So pretty easy lines to follow for the righties, a bit more work for the lefty, the left-handed players. So again, some garden trees around the basket that the players will need to avoid.
You
Let's
see
go.
the OB stakes there. There's OB long again on this hole on the right side. So you got to be real careful in your approach that you don't grip lock it into that marshland. For the righty, this is a pretty stock standard shot. You know, it's just almost like a bit of a spike hyzer because you want to get around that corner. And Laura just got a bit unlucky there hitting a late tree, but that was the right line for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And should see the high-speed driver, forehand. Ooh,
late
okay.
release, bad hits. Okay, we'll be challenging for Antonia here.
And we've got now the lefty turnover shot from Anniken. It looks like a great angle.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Flexing back. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly where you want to be. So she'll have to be wary of that OP long on her approach. Now let's see if Antonia can flex a sidearm down the fairway. Yes, great shot. Fantastic. Really nice touch with the high-speed driver flex sidearm. That was really nice.
Okay, and Laura with the look. Oh, again. Good shot though.
Yeah, it was looking so good. That's the second time both of her drive and her approach there were looking great and just got knocked down by a tree, which is a common story at this course all weekend. All right, here's the approach from Anniken. Nice
Middle
line.
of the fairway.
I think she's come up relatively short for the birdie, but still should be a nice look at her approach. You can see the basket there in between the trees, and Antonia's hit one of the guardians, but she's still well inside the circle.
And Laura to lay up. Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Good hits on that route.
So here's a birdie look for our leader. That was a sweet run. I actually thought it was going in when I filmed it. I was just waiting for the chains, but really nice attempt there from Anniken.
Antonia to save the par. Another hit.
Just off the top.
Now on the bend. Good looking putt.
Yep. Nice par there from Anniken.
Yeah, clean one for Anniken here. Laura to save the par also.
And there's that routine I was telling you about in the front nine.
Oh yeah.
Laura has a great putting routine and really a great putting stroke as well. So it's nice to see that from such a short distance. And she's in for par, and Antonia's got the bogey. So we got 2 pars and a bogey moving on to hole 16. And yeah, the end, getting close to the end here, Max.
Tunnel shot to start. Tight gap, you need to avoid that small tree on the left. You have OB, all along on the right, on the first shot that you need to avoid. You need to try to get to those trees where you can see those 2 players practicing. And then you will have that uphill slope to go to the basket. Check this, turning around. Yeah, an open space around the basket. Nothing special at the end of this hole. Need to keep your disc in the line, taking the gaps, and everything will be fine for you. Let's get to the action.
Okay, Anniken
Right. So it looks like we've got our players checking the checking the scores here. Pardon me. We're coming into our final stretch on the back nine lead card FPO, and Laura Posch has thrown a nice drive, but she just gets caught up a little high. This is actually quite a low ceiling. The springtime weather here in Denmark, these are relatively new leaves, and it makes it a lot harder to get through that tunnel.
Definitely.
Ooh, great shot from Anniken, though. Nice lefty flick. Just kind of getting caught up on one of those trees, but she's in the fairway and quite far down, so that's not bad.
Antonia, early
Ooh,
release.
ooh. Yeah, that's gone right OB. You can see the stake there. So she'll be throwing three. And it looks like she's switching to the sidearm now to try and mitigate that OB.
Late release. Out of the hands.
Oh, she's asking for it to stop. So that may have stayed in bounds. We'll see when she gets up there.
Laura with her second shot.
You'll see how many trees are in her way here. She's trying to get around that corner.
Oh,
Oh, stop dead. What happened there? Oh, geez. She got caught up in her root. And
man,
there's
she
some
was
crazy.
looking for the skip. So
Yeah,
it looked really
definitely.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. If she had got it, she probably would have got around that corner. But yeah, the ground play on this course is unforgiving, man. There's a lot of crazy roots and like pine cones and stuff, and adds a different dimension to it, which I actually kind of like. It's nice. Ooh.
Oops, another tree.
Yeah, you can see
Fortunately.
how many guardians are there. Hey, they're just trying to get around that corner up towards the basket. We've got Laura now throwing her third. And it's just a wall of trees in front of her. Is it?
Okay, went
Ah,
through.
nice.
A bit
Yeah,
short,
not too bad.
but open look to save her bar.
We got Antonia here with her patent pending stance, really stretched out to get around that tree. Nice
Okay,
backhand
went
look.
through. Just outside the circle.
Yeah, that's pretty good from where she was, to give herself a chance. Um, yeah, it's still a challenging putt. Let's see. Oh, Anniken slid a bit long. I think that's outside of the circle on the other side.
A bit long, but should be okay. She will work for it. The bar.
A nice little flick approach there from Laura. And you can see how fast these greens are, too. You really got to be careful with your upshots because you can't slide long really easily. Or if you miss the putt, it could go quite far. So it's a
And
big putt for Antonia, very important putt.
ah,
Just low from outside of the circle.
Anniken save her bar. Beautiful. That center.
Boom. Yeah, she's been putting great all day. It's really good to see. And there was a bit of pressure on that putt. She's got the lead going into the last two holes. And if she had airballed that or missed the basket, it would have gone quite far on the other side. So really confident, well-made putt. And yeah, good par.
Yes, hole 17 now. Par 3, 111 meters. It's kind of a straight shot to the basket. You have a first gap after 10 meters, like you need to avoid, and then another one 50 meters from the tee pad. You need to take the line. If you do, you should be in a position to take a birdie. If you don't and hit another tree, it should be a scramble mode for all the players here. And you can see that beautiful tree around the basket.
Yeah, this is a really picturesque basket location. That tree is just like a giant spider web and really collects discs coming in. So you need a low shot going into this hole. And there's also an OB line on the right hand side. So the lefty has to watch out that they don't fade
Yeah,
like out
fade
of
and skip.
bounds.
Exactly like
Yeah.
this. Should be okay.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, you can see the line there, but she is safe. So that's good. And Laura lining up the righty backhand right down the middle. Absolutely
Beautiful shot.
fantastic. Yeah, really making me turn around. She was just a bullet straight at me. It was a fantastic shot. Really cool to film that.
You were the target.
Indeed. Yeah, catch cam often is. Ooh, bit of grip lock there from Antonia. She's off the fairway to the left hand side. Let's see what she's got. Just lining up the sidearm. Man, scramble mode. Hitting the first available and kicking her even further into the left-hand side. So it looks like she'll probably line up the same shot. Heiser this time, but still just trying to get back in the fairway, which she's done successfully. So that's good.
Anniken focusing. Oh, late release.
Ooh, yeah, she's just missed her line there for sure. But circle 2, she'll still have a look. A nice little pitch up from Laura. That's a nice little easy approach to give her a bullseye look.
Yeah, pretty easy hole for Laura here.
Now this is bogey for Antonia, and yeah, you know she wants to be a bit closer than that, so she'll be tapping in a double and not too happy.
Yeah, hard 2 holes for Antonia.
So you see the low ceiling there with Anniken's putt. She gave it a good bid, but just couldn't get it high enough with that sort of spider web style tree. We've got a couple tap ins here. Yeah, Antonia just wants to get off this hole for sure.
And Laura, the easy story of this hole, taking the easy par.
Yeah, the drive was just fantastic. I mean, to lace one right down the middle in this hole, it's got to feel good.
Great job from Laura.
Anniken. So we had a bogey, double bogey, and a par. And now moving on to our final hole, 18.
Yeah, hole 18, par 375 meters. Have that tight gap just after the tee pad, so you need to, as a lot of holes on this course, keep your line. Straight shot to the basket should be a putter or mid-range shot for the players here. Kind of a slide slope, a downhill slope to get to the basket. Be careful with the dry ground. Makes your disc really going fast. Be careful.
Now this is our final hole here, but we've got a bit of a chase card action happening too with Like Lorentzen. So, that was a nice shot from Laura to get off the tee and through the first gap, but she'll have a long look for birdie. Yeah, just in the last few holes, it's been really quite the score shift, which is amazing to see. Some drama going into our final 9. We've got our leader, Anniken Steen, getting right out of the gap.
Okay, good shot. Open look for the birdie.
Yeah, she got out of the gap, which is really important off of this one. She'll have a nice putt. Ooh, great drive from Antonia. Look at this flexing down the fairway.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really nice bounce back drive for Antonia after a couple of challenging holes.
Oh yeah, a great way to finish the tournament.
Now we've got Laura for a long look from circle 2.
Yo.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Now she told me after the round that she was running that. So that was definitely an attempt at the basket because I believe that if she had made it, she would have tied for second. So she was definitely looking to put that in. And now she's coming back for the par, and that's sort of the price you pay for, running it like that. But still, it's a good attempt.
Good attempt from Laura.
Here's Anniken running the putt, which she could be laying up, but definitely got some respect for that. Just saying, no, you know what? I'm going to try for the birdie. And she just missed, but still a good run.
Whoops.
Heyo. She's back. Nice comebacker from Laura to save the bogey, but really she is sort of secured third place with that putt, so she's fine.
And a great birdie for Antonia. Great job.
Absolutely. Yeah, she played really, really well all weekend, and it just sort of kind of fell apart in the last few holes there. But this course is so challenging that could happen to anybody. But really, really nice birdie on our final hole. That feels good to walk off with a birdie and a great shot on number 18.
Oh yeah.
And here's our winner for the win. Boom. Anniken Steen taking it down from Norway. Big hug for Antonia. Really amazing to watch her play for 3 days in a row here at Kokkedal Open, and I'm sure she's really happy with that big win. So that's amazing.
Yeah, great performance from her all weekend long. Really solid.
Yeah. Our final round here was just fantastic. We went into it with really tight scores at the top, and it was really a dramatic finish. And we had a bit of a run from the chase card as well. But very cool to see Anniken take it down here at our PDGA Euro Tour stop in Kokkedal, Denmark. Again, just a fantastic course, and we had such good weather conditions today for disc golf. So really, really cool to be a part of it. And we'll have a look here at our final round scores from our 3 competitors.
You can see Anniken with some bogeys, but a really solid round overall, +4. Pretty nice. And Laura and Antonia just struggling a bit more on the back 9.
Yeah, and that last birdie was really great. So here are our final scores for the weekend, with Anniken Steen taking it down with +12 and Like Lorentzen coming from the chase card with an absolute tear on the last 5 or 6 holes to take solo second place with +16, and then Laura Posch from Austria with solo third at +18, and Antonia Faber +20. So very good showing from our ladies here, and really a pleasure overall. So it's been a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys at our next Euro Tour stop.